Hello, NOTTS Connect Talk. We are live. It's a watch along. A bit different this time. We are together for the watch along. George has come round. I'm looking at a bog, is what I'm looking at. Grimsby's pitch doesn't look very good.
Don't talk about me then.
No. I'd generally say stuff behind your back rather than on here. Phil's with us. Jane, Milkman Hero, Paul, great to have you with us this evening. If you are joining us, please do subscribe to the channel. We're about to kick off against Grimsby. We'll go through the game with you, whether you're watching it. Chat along to us, let us know what you're seeing. Or, if you are just watching us, we will do our absolute best to take you through the game. It is going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. We're going to go through this more on Thursday night. But what do you make of Wimbledon? Honestly, mate.
It was bottomless, wasn't it, really?
It's probably
soulless. And to think, I've seen a lot of people saying that, and you as well online, it's a long way to travel. It's an early start, and the fans really weren't sort of showing any respect, I don't think, by the playing staff on that day. Disappointing, to be honest with you. We're in such a good position. You just sort of feel like, is that felt amongst the players? I'm not sure. But there's been a lot going on. When you talk about people leaving, I'm talking players, coaches, and all that sort of stuff, injuries, there's a lot going on. But the best players, managers, coaches, they find a way to deal with it. And I'd say at the minute, I think we're struggling to deal with it. But hopefully tonight's the turning point, because a win against these is massive, really big. We generally struggle, don't we, against Grimsby? I know we didn't earlier on in the season, but I feel like that was a bit of an anomaly. They're always a tough side, and I don't think it's going to be any different tonight. And I'm looking at the picture, and like Tom said, it's in a bad way. I'm not saying Medelaine's perfect at the moment either, but this particularly looks very patchy.
Grimbo96 says, "Come on, Town, we deserve to beat you for your cheating at the reverse fixture, or the reserve fixture," it says. Yeah, we actually cheated our way through that, to be fair, the whole way.
I didn't watch the reserve fixture. I only watched the first team.
Yeah, I do. Oh, well, I've heard about the reserve fixture. It was bad.
Really? Cheating?
Bad.
The cheating was bad.
Lots of cheating. Bad cheating. Bad. Lindsay says we weren't cheating. Milkman here says patchier than my hairline. Yeah, I mean, I obviously was there at the game on Saturday, edited the game, the video up. And someone I went with said, "Are you happy to go with the tagline on the thumbnail as pathetic?" And I thought about it, and it's a very
strong.
What people say, what people don't understand when they comment on our watch along, not watch alongs, our vlogs, are that we get them out within like an hour on purpose. They are going to be A, reactionary in some cases, and B, emotional. And I woke up Sunday morning and I thought I completely stand behind what I said. It was such a bad performance. We've won the ball in the middle. Go on, Grant. I rate Grant, to be fair. I like him playing through the middle. Don't know what he was doing the other day, but on the wing, it's just awful. Cerula, go on. Out wide, gives it to Bedu. Puts a first time crossing.
Good cross that.
And Jack's taking it off the head of Whittaker. Gordon back across. Oh my goodness me. Jatta wants a corner. That looked like a corner in the first minute. Kellen Gordon.
Claiming for handball, I think.
Are they?
It looked like Gordon was playing for handball.
I think it's a minimum of a corner. It's come off a knee, hasn't it? That should be a corner, but it's a goal kick. It's a decent start from NOTTS, to be fair, so well done.
Time we started a game like that, isn't it?
It is.
Fast. And
Matthew says, "Is that Charlie Slater on comms for Sky?" It is. We turned on and it was good.
Sounds exactly like him if it's not him.
Right. 1 minute 57. It's a good start. It's intense, isn't it? It's a reaction. Cerula, go on. Gives it to Jatta about 30 yards out. Loses the ball. And then
absolutely flies through the back of him. That you can take them ones because that actually is a foul. Yeah. Jack's got himself in a good position there, to be fair, for that cross from what's his name? Gordon. So we just need to keep the pressure on now. We've started the game well. Let's just keep doing it.
Bucko, only just come on. Have you seen the state of the pitch? We have. We've spoken about that. It's poor, really poor. Mean says the main thing is getting playoffs. Here's what I think, and I know there's a long way to go. I think you win today. Your priority, obviously, is still automatics. You lose today. You have to kind of be realistic with the fixtures we've got coming. Obviously, the players will still go for automatics. The fans will still want automatics, but this is our game in hand. I tell you what I'm quite liking in this first 3 minutes is that Grimsby clearly want to make this into a fight, and every player looks like they're going to fight. We rolled over against Wimbledon in the first 10 minutes. Matthew, hopefully they won't call us Notts Forest like on previous Sky games. Yeah, I agree. No, we're up for a fight today. I can fully tell. I can tell.
It's good though. We want that reaction because it's just felt like we've not had that determination in the last few weeks. I mean, it's just been lackluster, hasn't it? Wimbledon was especially poor, I think, but I'm hoping that is as low as it gets this season because that was bad. And Barrow as well, I suppose.
Salford.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about, we picked up a bit, didn't we, from Salford?
Oh, yeah.
Talking in specifics. We're pressing them fairly well.
I thought it'd be Whittaker's kind of game against Wimbledon, but he didn't get into it, and I think the opposite today. I feel like it's not going to be his game away at Grimsby when they're going to be, like I've said, on for a fight, but it could be. It could literally be the opposite way around.
Yeah, look, I know I've compared him to Cal Roberts, and I stick by that. I think there's definitely a player in there, but Cal Roberts, he just had that moment of brilliance in it, and I'm thinking back to sort of Hartlepool away where he came on and did nothing, did he? Remember? And you were sort of thinking about, can he do it week in, week out? And then he ended up being able to do it week in, week out. But that's what was for me. But he is still young.
Yeah. This pitch looks quite big.
That's a nice ball through there to Whittaker.
30 yards, goes through.
Just under hits the pass though. Intercepted.
Wow. This pitch is really, really poor, isn't it?
That's a good tackle.
It's a good tackle.
That's a good tackle. We have to get a free kick.
To be fair, we cheated in the reserve fixture. So I probably wouldn't. That probably evens it out a bit. Is it a good tackle? No.
I didn't see the replay.
He took his leg. Cerula's saying, yeah.
Well, at least we're not cheating in the reverse fixture. Reserve fixture.
Thank God we don't have to worry about Crowley who's playing basketball at your guy. To be fair, and I stand by this. That Crowley performance at home to you was one of the best individual performances I've seen from a Notts player ever at Meadow Lane. Genuinely, and I know that's a lot of praise, but he was just free kick given 30 yards out. He was just he was unbelievable. He was absolutely unbelievable. But I do think he was trying to put himself in the shop window.
I think you're forgetting Eugene Daddy in the early 2000s at Notts. He was some player.
Forgetting? I've got a poster on my wall.
Oh, fair enough. Where?
No, upstairs.
Oh, right. You'll have to show me this.
Yeah, might do. Soft free kick with 30 yards out. Look at that penalty area. And fair play, Notts fans behind the goal. Fair play to every single fan there tonight. To say this is a rearranged fixture as well on a Tuesday night. This will kill any kind of momentum. Come on. There's not really a wall at all. Bass claims it nicely. Whoa! Collides with a Grimsby player. I don't think it was intentional. I mean, I'm going to watch the replay now. Comes out to claim it. He's already on the floor, isn't he? No, there's nothing in that. I'd still red card him though, but he's kicked him in the head, to be fair, and the Grimsby players just stood up. I
mean, people talking about us cheating in the reserve fixture. That is just...
So 60 of you with us live. That's massive for a watch-along. So please do subscribe if you're not already. Judith saying, Judith and David joining from Cape Town, nervous as usual. Amazing that we've got people from Cape Town watching. Some of our papers' perspectives. We have Mick from Australia who tunes in very, very early in the morning. Appreciate everything. But this is a huge game. I'm just looking around our league and the games tonight, whilst there's a stoppage in play. Wimbledon 0, Cheltenham 0. Huge. You expect Wimbledon to win that, especially after the way they played. Port Vale away at Colchester. I'm not going to be funny. I'd struggle to see Port Vale picking up a win against Colchester away. They're in incredible form and could be a shout for the playoffs. Salford, Chesterfield. Oh, no. Mansfield losing. I'm gutted.
They've done quite well as well this season.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, they have done quite well.
Where are they in the league?
I'm just looking.
Look at their form. The last 10 games. How many have they won?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've won none in 12.
It's good. It's good going.
It is good. They've had a lot of injuries, to be fair, but that's not my fault.
Who doesn't?
Paul says, got you in sync with Sky. Class. Yeah, Mansfield are 18th. They're not going down because Burton. They're not going down. They won't go down.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness me. Sam Slocum's warming up.
Kit's on.
you can't.
Season over. That's season over.
So Alex Bass is
limping off the pitch.
Is genuinely being helped off the pitch.
Oh my!
You absolutely cannot write this. This season has been a joke. I'm watching. Oh my goodness me! I'm literally speechless. You can see Maynard head down. I mean, Sam Slocum's got to come with a big performance.
Maynard's crying.
Oh my gosh! I know he got hit in the shin, but I don't know how bad it looked.
I'm hoping it's just a short-term impact injury.
Well, you're probably thinking that he can't walk off on his own. He's having to be helped. You probably think that's probably Chesterfield game done on Saturday. Oh my goodness! Come on, Sam Slocum. Crosses galore now. Slocum may as well be a vampire where they're concerned, says Paul.
Yeah, they don't. We just need to have a few goal kicks.
Yeah.
Because he can mess them up.
Yeah, I mean, a few people have just tuned in. Here's a NOTTS tweet. Bass replaced by Slocum following an awkward fall. I can't imagine what it is, but the NOTTS fans giving Slocum a clap there. This is big. I mean, we've all said all season, not thinking it's going to happen. If Bass is injured, we're in an absolute mess. And
Maynard must be thinking, what have I done wrong here? Can't get the rub of the green, can he? With injuries.
Oh my goodness me! I mean, you're talking match sharpness is not there. We've been out of the cup competitions for a long time. The defenders need to, in my opinion, just play like bastards in goal because they look. I know we haven't done that well lately, but they look more confident when he's in compared to last season. Go on,
Bedu swings it.
Corner for NOTTS.
I was just about to say, I hope that doesn't take the wind out of ourselves, but then we go straight up the other end on an attack and a nicely worked attack as well. Bedu overlapping Cerula, and his cross wasn't up to much, but we got a corner from it anyway. This
shows what character NOTTS have got this game now, especially with what's just happened.
Yeah.
Here we go. Come on.
We need a good corner here. Let's beat the first man.
Matty Palmer's not had great corners recently. Go on, shut me up. Doesn't beat the first man. Why is why is Maynard persisting with Matty Palmer's a great passer of the ball? Why on earth is he on corners if he can't beat the first man? Is it? I don't know.
He has been fairly good on corners this season. It just seems to be recently it's not been great.
Go on, Nick Cerula. Good turn by Grant. Grant should be full of confidence. Scored the header against Colchester. Scored against Barrow, yeah. And then gets moved to wing back. Goal threat gets moved to wing back. And there's a big gap open up in the middle. And here come Grimsby. They are in on goal. If he passes it across, they've got a goal. And he's not got his head up. Slocum parries it into a pretty dangerous area, to be fair. I mean, he's got to make the save. But that was very, very easy for Grimsby. What do you make to this save? I mean, he's got to make the save, but
Well, he's made the save. That's
if
a
it-
half decent save to have to pull off.
If it's
Under a minute coming on.
it's a yard to the right, they've got to tap him.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
questions
like you say,
you've
we
got?
can't be too harsh on Slocum. I know we give him a bit of
No.
a brief, but
No, I mean, he was keeper throughout the promotion season. They are pressing him now a lot, and he's taken an extra touch, and he's lost the ball.
what's he doing?
Come on, get behind him. Slocum's giving the ball
Someone
away.
needs to get behind him. Them passes.
It's given them an attack. Oh, please, come on, Sam.
Oh, this is going to derail any hopes. I think I'm hoping Bass is back soon. I don't want to be too critical.
I'm hoping you can sub him back on. What a horrendous ball. Matty Palmer again. Any questions you've got, put them in. Callum says, how is it 10 minutes in and we're now just judging every save our goalkeeper is doing? This is our season done. No, I was
he was optimistic.
I was quite negative.
Dixon could come on, yeah.
I was quite negative on Saturday. I'm feeling I can't be that negative today. I'm going to really try and get behind them. Whittaker, good turn into space, and he's lost the ball.
He started his hair again, Whittaker, right?
Has he?
Bleach blonde. Oh.
Go on, Matty Platt. Drive forward out of defence. Lovely ball in, 30 yards out. Grant. The ball's holding up, but he's done well with Jatta. Have a go. I think Grant's a decent player, you know.
I'm sure Grant was one of their players to the floor.
Yeah, you got to hope. Not in a bad way.
But
we are pressing quite a lot. They're pressing as well. Their keeper clears it up.
There you go. There's the press. It's working.
There we go. Get Chickson in goal. No, I don't agree with that. Disagree. You want him up top. How old's he? He looks very, very young, their goalkeeper. Very young.
16.
I'm saying 17. It's 26.
I was right.
26. But when they beat Carlisle, I've just seen it in the chat. I don't know. Go on. Come on. Grant tries to play it. We're playing down our left quite a lot, not our right. They look shaky on the ball. Really, really do. They've passed it out of play about 4 or 5 times already.
Yeah. We're making it difficult for them, though. We're not giving them much breathing space, which is good to see. A bit more urgency on the pitch to sort of get it forward and work that forward pass.
Whittaker. I'm not going to lie, though. The way that held up on the pitch, this doesn't suit NOTTS.
You've got to judge it, haven't you?
15 minutes then, 0-0. We've had a stoppage for Bass to Limpart. I genuinely thought, I didn't think when he went down there was any way he was coming off. I'll be honest with you. The amount of times he's gone down this season. Go on. Jatta's battling. Why is it Whittaker's just letting the ball roll past him? This pitch is terrible. I can't even get over how bad this pitch is. I'm fuming. Their keeper finally launches one forward. Well done, Jacob Bedu. Gave him a bit of stick as well on Saturday. I thought for his standards it was below. I mean, it was for everyone. Cerula plays it into Bedu.
Nice.
Go on,
nice
third cross. Third cross. No, it's an all right one, you know. That's gone to Gordon. Back to Grant. Corner of the box.
Beat the first man or go to the last man.
Whip that in. It's
That's
a great ball.
cross.
Jatta beating in the air.
Wow, his man's a yard in front of him.
Yeah. Go on, take him on, Gordon. Take him on. Down the right-hand side. Puts it in with his wrong foot there. That's a good ball.
Oh, Jazz stuck to the spot again.
Slocum was in goal all season. He got us out of the National League, and Archimere. Yeah, you're right.
Nearly messed it up for us though.
DJ Lighton said, tune in from Victoria, Canada. How's the first 50 minutes?
We're on top, I think. I think we are on top. I mean, it's a shame that Bass has gone off injured and Slocum's had to come on. That is potentially pivotal depending on how long he'll be injured for. But it's a bright start. You know, there's urgency there. We're pressing them high. We've created 1 or 2 chances. We just need to be a little bit more accurate, I think, with our passing and crosses. I think it's going to take a bit of time to get used to this pitch because it's bad.
Well done, Nick Cerula. He's taken 2 on. Have a go yourself. Oh, Nick Cerula cuts in. One of them falls over on the side.
That looked like a corner.
I don't know.
Like it deflected.
He's not protesting. But that's why I've been advocating. Look at that. He puts one player on the floor, goes to cross.
Sends one for his dinner.
Yeah. And then you think he can't go on his right. It does look like a corner. And you know what? That's not that far away. It looks like it takes a nick off one of their play. That was a decent effort. I think we've started well. 17 in. Their keeper's kicking's terrible.
It's quite good. That's the second time he's kicked it out in 17 minutes.
Third. It's the third, mate.
Third, mate.
Bad bobble before he shot. Yeah. another Ken says, why is Palmer taking corners? I don't know.
He's all right at corners. Just the last couple of weeks, he's been, I don't know, it's like he's forgot how to do it.
Kellen Gordon's just thrown the ball. It's bounced in and bounced straight back out. Jatta had 2 players on him, to be fair there. But, I mean, I was having a chuckle. No pressure. He's not feeling the pressure.
Like Frank Lampard, though, he's laughing, but he looks dead serious now.
He does, to be fair. Let us know how you're tuning in. Are you watching along with us? We've already had someone say they've synced us with their Sky at the same time. Let us know if you are just following along with us.
Go on, Whittaker.
Whittaker's in. Don't shoot from there. That's a horrendous angle. Cut it back. Look in the middle. Look in the middle. Oh, my goodness
that's
me.
So bad.
Whittaker broke the ball. Oh, that is such a bad pass.
Oh, my God. There's 3 players in the box. 2 of our players running in. 1 defender. And the defender, the ball's so much closer to the defender there for Whittaker. He has to do better in that position.
He's done so well to get that.
He's done really well to sort of press that down. And look, we need to keep doing that to him because they're unsettling them.
Oh, my goodness. It's a tapping. It's not a tapping.
He puts a bit more power on that. It's getting past the defender, isn't it? It's unfortunate.
Players can't stop on this pitch. Have you noticed that? It takes a while for them to stop.
Has to do better there for me, though.
Oh, 100%.
But the highlight of that's just the replay even just finished, and then Grimsby are straight up the other end now.
It'll be so nuts to concede here. Stick with him, Grant. Well done.
Well done, Grant.
For me, I know it's only 19 minutes in.
You're shaking, aren't you?
No, Grant, Bedu and Cerula for me have been really good. Really, really good. I haven't seen much of Bass. But, don't foul him. Well done, Matty Palmer. Don't let that go out for a corner. Cerula clears straight to a Grimsby player. And Jatta, coming back, wins that for NOTTS. I said, we're battling. We are battling. There's definitely been, there's been words said after that Wimbledon performance. Definitely.
What kind of words?
Like lots of words. Lots of words.
Nice jacket.
Oh, that's so unfortunate, isn't it? Let's have a look at the table. Walsall lost 3-1. In fact, you know what? I feel like if we played Walsall now, I know we're not on the best run. I feel like we're battling. They're in free fall. They're in free fall, mate.
I don't even think we'd batter. I don't know. A Sunday team at the minute.
Another comment about their pitch. I mean, I think it's good. Throw him for Grimsby. Looks like it's going to be a long throw from number 27. How do we deal with this? Because anything into the box now is going to be heightened on... Get up. Player tried to dive in and win a penalty from Bedu, clearing the ball there. There's a lot of space there. Go on, Lewis McCorry. That's gone. Well done. 21 minutes. Would you be happy with the draw?
If you'd have asked me, I'm just going to take this fixture as it is. No, I don't think I would, Results have been so bad recently, I don't think I would.
They've just gone to the league leaders on 1. It would... No,
we need a win.
Yeah, we need a win. We really need a win. I don't think we've seen much from Grimsby, but the amount of first halves we haven't seen much from a team, and then they end up coming and doing some in the second half. Port Vale, Walsall, and it's that they're the teams up there, aren't they? I mean, right now, if you're sat there as a Grimsby fan, I bet you're thinking, look, Notts are looking decent and we're on the back foot. And there's no way as a Grimsby fan you think you're on top. But if we don't get anything before half time, I mean, look at the chance we've just had with Whittaker. We've had Cerula flash one just over. Come on. We've got a lot of space in there. Lovely. Into Jatta. Lay it off. Back to Palmer. near the halfway line. Jatta's got 15 yards around him.
Why has he done that? He could have drove forward then. He chose to
could.
pass it into pressure.
Even Abbott can't put the ball on the floor on this pitch. Whittaker, use your strength. Use a bit of strength. Use a bit of strength. We'll come out with it. Kellen Gordon has an opportunity to cross. He does cross. It's under the circumstances it was.
It's just begging for someone to be on the end of it.
We get it again. We recycle possession again. Good. I would rather us go backwards here and not lose the ball or win that throw in. I would rather us do that. Kellen Gordon, throw in. Whittaker, tricky, but he's lost the ball again. Do you think it's just like a sort of narrative that's being played out, or do you think there is an issue with how strong he is? Because I'm watching this game and I'm watching Wimbledon, and I'm starting to think he's not yet physically ready for men's football. I mean, look at the goal he scored against Morecambe in the box. He's free. Look at the goal he scored against Tranmere. He's free. There's no pressure on him. So he's obviously technically good. Salford have a red card against Chesterfield. That's the only thing that's happened in our league so far. 23 minutes. Well, just looking at that starting 11 scoring across the bottom of the screen, I didn't think 10 minutes in would have been swapping anyone, let alone the keeper. Oh, get a tackle in. Don't let him put. I'm nervous of every cross. Take your time. Matty Palmer threads a great ball to Jatta. I'm going to blame it again. Goal kick. Well done. Are they saying a corner? That didn't look like a corner. The ref's giving a corner. Oh dear. First real opportunity, bar a long throw for them to put the ball in the box since we changed goalkeeper. And Bass, for any criticism he's had all season of some of the kicking, not a lot of criticism for him, but claiming a cross is excellent at. They've got a man on Sam Slocum. Come on. Deal with this. All the decent starts for nothing. Do you think they put it straight on Slocum now? Or do you think that?
Maybe.
Oh, doesn't be the first man. Jack loses the ball. Tries to control it. Come on, get a tackle in. Chance for Grimsby to put the ball in the box here, straight from the byline. Sam Slocum doesn't need to claim that. It's gone straight out over everyone's head for a goal kick. Goal kick. Channel mascot's actually in the room, isn't he? Fast asleep, but we may see an appearance later. A 90-minute football is a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time to be asleep.
Maybe a 1v1.
Maybe there was a bit of a fight going on before this, wasn't there? I did lose, unfortunately. Look at that. Scars. You know what? I'm a massive fan of Lewis Macari,
Is he alright?
Oh my goodness me. Matty Platt's gone down.
Ah, come on.
Matty Platt's now holding his foot. Imagine if Matty Platt goes off. He's saying foul. I don't know why you would go down in that position. Oh no. He's not looking in a good way. So what's happened here, George? He's stood on his foot, hasn't he? Is that Rose for them? Cheltenham are winning at Wimbledon.
We've got Curtis Thompson as well, haven't they?
Have they?
Sure they are. Sure it's...
Well done. Come on. Grimsby have got just last 5 minutes have got on the ball a lot more.
Go on then.
Gordon clears it away. It comes straight back offside. Offside for a free kick for NOTTS. It's not an ideal game or surface to bring Didsey back on after an injury, is it?
Absolutely not. And let's not risk it.
Need a goal, 10 minutes to go. You're still not bringing him on?
I don't know. Maybe. We're missing Jones from rushing him back, once or twice. I want to do that again with McGoldrick.
What would you rate our start out of 10? It's a 7 for me.
6.5.
Based on recent performances, I think it's been all right. We should, you know, what we should start doing at the end of our video. We should give a whole team performance as well, shouldn't we? When we do player ratings, I think we should. We should give a whole team performance. Go on, Bedu. Go on. Drives in, gives it a couple of one-touch pass. You can't even one-touch pass. It's just not the surface for it. Don't muck about at the back. We've lost the ball here. The ref's not going to give it, and Grimsby win the ball about 30 yards from Notts' goal. The ref's not going to give any of those today, I don't think. Jatta closing down, gives it to their keeper, who's put almost everything into stand so far. His next kick comes, and it's actually a decent one that Matty Platt wins. Matty Palmer gets the ball down, whips a ball, and you know what? It's got us up the pitch. I'll take that. We were pending a little bit. Milkman says ponderous again. I think the game's been a bit stop-start, to be fair. But I think, do you know, with this, I think this is one of those games that you say you have to, if it's the ugliest win you've ever got, it doesn't matter. You have to win this game. These win or lose, which means they'll draw today. But these win or lose, really, we just can't afford it. We just can't afford anything. Accrington 3, Newport 0. Accrington are funny, aren't they?
It's a good pass from Slocum there, to be fair.
That's a very late tackle. Very, very late. Get 2 reds, that is. Yeah, 2 reds. 2 or 3 reds there. Get him off. Get him off. That's a red. No, that's a yellow normally, isn't it? Nick Cerula. Go on, lad. Stay down. Win that. Get that card. It is late, though. You're right. It's a good pass. Clipped it to him. It is late.
Cynical. I hope he got a yellow for that.
Ian said it would have been less injury prone to have played on Cleethorpes Beach. You're right. I mean, look at the patches of mud. This isn't a patch on Bradford away last year, though. Goodness me, that was just that you're lucky to find a blade of grass. Oh, come on, get the ball down. I don't want this to be a pattern till half time, because then it means we've, you know, a big. I want to see a performance that's like 75% of us playing well, and I feel like even in some, look at that, giving it away again. Well done, keep it in. I feel like that was easy to keep in. Not what's happened really, has it? First half hour.
5 shots in total. There's only 1 on target for Grimsby.
No, don't play him into that space, Grant. Grant's played a ball into space. Again. Come on, let's.
We're undoing ourselves here. That's the problem.
Gordon's now lost it. 20 yards from goal, edge of the box. He's going to get shot away. It's blocked. It falls to a Grimsby man. He's put it wide. Bedu threw himself in front. I mean, that could easily have gone the way of Grimsby. We are undoing ourselves, but I'm not. I think you win anyway today. And if we get the performance for 75% of the time, like I said, you're happy. Players throwing bodies in the way. But one big save for Sam Slocum to make so far. As I said, any questions, let us know. We'll take some questions at half time as well. So yeah, please do let us know. Jatta literally does well then to Whittaker, flicks it.
Whittaker's been
anonymous.
I won't say anonymous, just not done great when the ball's been given to him so far. Connor says, I think we need to put Cerula on our corners instead of Palmer. Maybe that could work.
Who knows? Couple of subscribers, so we appreciate that. We're up to, we're up in our subscriber count this season. Would love to get somewhere near that 4,500 before the end of the season. That would be absolutely amazing. It's a big ask, but we think we can give it a good go. To hear that 20 goals in the last 3 meetings. There was a 4-1, there was a 5-5. So what have you got there? You've got 15 there, and I'm not sure what the other result would have been. Good tackle from Good tackle from Gordon there.
I'm hoping this isn't another 0-0 again. Was it 0-0? No, the last Watchalong we did was 1-1.
1-1, but we scored a very, very late penalty. Very late.
Yeah.
Ian says not seen Whittaker put a successful pass together yet. Foodie says, have they said how long Jody is to be out for? No. There was a question that Maynard answered that said possibly looking around the Chesterfield game. But claim that, Sam. But you think about it, if he'd have come back for that game and not re-aggravated the injury, you could be we could be 3 weeks down the line with Jody at full match sharpness.
We'll see. I'm not at the moment not overly convinced.
No. Our promising start has just
dwindled a little bit.
Do you know what? Every single watch-along we've ever done, bar one game, and that was the Hornchurch game, has been so poor in terms of quality. So poor in terms of quality. We did a few in COVID, didn't we, that were just dreadful. And games weren't helped because of the lack of fans there, but
you need to be pressuring them now.
Put pressure on the keeper. It's gone back to Grimsby keeper. He's put that straight to
Slokes.
Yeah, it's the penalty area. Ninja said put Cisse in goal. Yeah, I agree. Even if Jody's on the bench Saturday, he's going to be back fit fully for a single figure of matches. You know what?
We're giving the ball away an hour and a half again. Grimsby break.
This is goal. Goal.
Free header.
Slocum has to save it on his line. I thought
it's a save he has to make, really. But look, he's made it, so we can't be critical of him. Don't know what happened there because they were sort of going on rows, weren't they? But look, it looks to be that Abbott's been hacked down. There's the replay now. That's a good save, that. He could have been putting that header anyway. It's only a couple of yards out.
Colchester are beating Port Vale as well. So all the sides in the top 7 are losing.
Again.
Barters and Grimsby, obviously, who are drawing. So every side currently is dropping points. Colchester have come from absolutely nowhere.
Grimsby is 0-0 yet.
The Carley brothers. Look at that.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a game since the 4th of Jan. Wow. And they were good value for a win at Meadow Lane, weren't they? Will reacted to that, didn't he? A bit later than we would have wanted.
Yeah.
But he did. Slocum puts the ball out. Oh, come on, Notts. Let's have a goal here. Oh, this game has been so stop-start ever since the injury to Bass. Do you remember when this was postponed? It was like 2 hours before kickoff, less than that, in January.
Yeah, I do.
And it was never going to be on, ever. Never, ever.
All right.
Ever going to be on. Nick Cerrudo as well again. He knows how to take a play on. Gives it to Whittaker, 20 yards out. Have a go yourself. Shoot! Whittaker shoots. It's blocked. Forced the keeper gets there ahead of Jatta. You know, when Whittaker gets that kind of space...
Yeah, you fancy him there.
That's all come from Nick Cerrudo. Laid it off. You would have had Bedu down the wing, I think. But it is blocked well. And to be fair, Jatta can't react any quicker than that, in my opinion. Is it travelling by Whittaker? It is, to be fair. He's travelling. Milkman was in Grimsby B&M when it was postponed. Now Grimsby get the ball 30 yards out. Come on. Cleared away. Not cleared away.
It's loose.
Grimsby man's the last turn in the box. He's offside, surely.
I'm not convinced that was offside.
No, Lionel's just told me.
Nice dash.
Oh, thank you. What? Okay. Fair play. That away end's looking fairly full, isn't it? Credit the NOTTS fans. Come on. Camera work's been shoddy on this. I don't even know what's just happened. Just keep zooming in on random fans.
We've missed a few. Things that have happened in the game because of like replays and stuff like that. Oh, Grimsby, good chance here.
He's going to whip the ball in.
Inside out. Yeah.
Please don't score here. I can't be doing with that.
It's bounced back out to them now. How lucky is that?
Good block again from NOTTS though. He's come 20 yards out. That's a clear shot. Look at that from Abbott. Abbott throws himself. So the ball comes to the edge of the box. It's bounced around about 3 or 4 times. Hence why we can't keep up with our kind of commentary.
That's what we're dying out to see. That it's just a bit of putting your body on the line, you know.
Well, and the cam work again. It's falling in the box. Get it away. Free shot. 20 yards out. Slocum does well to save it. Did you see the second goal for Wimbledon? One player is out there pressing, and it's Abbott against 3, and that's why they score. Slocum's balled out Cerula. Tries to put a decent ball into Grant. I'll put pressure on them now because they're playing it around their own sort of defensive area. And the pitch, as we know, has caused a few issues. Get up. Trying to win a free kick. Keep pressing. The press has been bypassed, though. But they have to go backwards because they have no one up. They're now taking it down. They're left. Poor again. But you've got to win that. Someone win that. Grimsby, it's opened up a bit. That is an awful attempt at a dive. Some big tackles flying in, and NOTTS win a throw in. I want to see that on the replay. That is a horrendous dive, and I think Abbott's saying, "Look, you're going to book him for that." That's as bad as they come, isn't it? Really poor. Show the replay then. Maybe we missed this with the camera work. Showing the replay of their corner. That if, on a decent pitch might have been,
Grimsby sort to work their way into this one a bit more though, aren't they? We had a bright start, but it didn't really amount to loads, did it?
No, but
it's probably just in reflection to what we've seen, in recent weeks. It's a bit brighter, but we just need to keep the pressure on. I think we're too far wrong.
But we're away from home in shocking form. They've just gone and won at the league leaders.
League leaders are pudding at the minute.
They are. They've been pudding for a while.
We should have beaten them. They were pudding at NOTTS.
They're pudding at home. In their place. 40 minutes. Well played. Jatta is our furthest player forward and he's level with our penalty area and has to clear it up and it's going to come straight back.
Whittaker's got to put that pressure on though. Forces the pass. It's up in the air.
Come on. Grant does well.
Calms it down a bit.
Gives it to Gordon, who's going to go backwards, but there's pressure on every single NOTTS player. Does well, swaps feet. But it goes straight back to a Grimsby player. Wimbledon have equalised, says Connor. Not ideal. Just means we really, really do need to get a goal. Oh, that's superb play from Grimsby, to be fair. And they're on the corner of NOTTS area. They're going to cut in and have a go. Get a block in.
That's flown.
Offside. Port Vale still losing at least. Who scored for Wimbledon? Brown. He was very, very good at the weekend. Very good. Grimsby's pitch looks like pudding, too stodgy and thick. Agreed. Like rice pudding. Do you like rice pudding?
It's all right. Muller rice is nice.
Is it?
Never had muller rice.
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No. I've had ambrosia before.
Who's that? What's
ambrosia? They do custard, but they do rice pudding as well.
No.
Sam Slocum's got the pressure on him, but puts a nice little pass out. If we can play through this press, we've got a great opportunity.
But we just can't, can we?
No, but they are committing a lot of men forward. Oh, the ball's holding up. There's no foul there. Ref!
That's soft as this pitch, that is.
I'm waiting for the comment that says stop talking about the pitch. Look at that. How's that a foul? How's that possibly a foul?
That's what I'm coming.
You're just copying what Charlie Slater said. I'll put my Goldrick on for the last 2 of this half. Personally.
Yeah, it's a good choice, that is.
I wouldn't.
Would you sub him off at half time?
For Cisse.
Yeah.
Absolutely would. Jatta sneezed at him, not even on him, at him.
Pudding.
Win that. Don't give away an easy goal. Jatta clears it. Whittaker's just up there on his own. What's Whittaker going to do up there on his own? It's come straight back, and they're going to put a cross in unless Bedu does well then. That's still in. Oh, how's he got past him? Don't foul. Oh my goodness me. 6-yard box. They tried to back it in. Abbott gets it away. It's back in the area. Gordon's got to stop the cross. He fell on the ball. He's ridden the ball about 6 yards with it under his back there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Grimsby, we kind of get away with it. I think we could nip to B&Q at half time and get some turf, maybe.
What are you calling thick?
It says think.
Try again. It says thick.
That's you know, it could easily have been 1-0.
Yeah, people saying that we can't string a few passes together. It's true. It's been like that for a few weeks.
Yeah, but I think what we've not really talked about is the pitch.
Oh, we can't keep blaming the pitch.
We've not talked about the pitch. It looks like rice pudding.
What you got to remember is it's night time.
That's great play and cleared off. Matty Platt absolutely whacks it. The Grimsby striker bounces off for a goal kick. How old is he?
Teenager.
You just repeated what Charlie Slater said again.
No, I haven't.
Chesterfield are 2 up at Salford now. You have, and it's actually upsetting. If you're on here, you've got to come up with your own things. Jaden Luke, 19 years of age.
He's 19 years of age, Jaden Luke.
Callum says we need 8 wins from our last 11, including this one. When you put it like that...
I think we need 8 wins from our last 11 games.
Grimsby are all over us here. Whittaker's not even attempting to put a tackle in.
That's a nice ball.
Opportunity. The teenager cuts in, puts it through the legs of Macquarie by luck more than skill. And now, Jatta...
handballs it down. I can't control it.
Phil says stop blaming the pitch. I was waiting for that comment. Milkman says our midfield's absent. Yeah.
We can't keep blaming the pitch here. Phil is right.
Yeah. Jar didn't control that. Obviously not easy on this surface.
Oh, that throw is just, it's amounting to nothing because of the pitch.
3 minutes added, and I cannot wait for those to be up. What a half of football. What a half. Grimsby actually all over us now, to be fair.
We need to get in half time here because they're building a bit of momentum. Gordon does well to give them a throw in instead of a corner.
Paul says, is the pitch bad? We'll do a 15-minute assessment at half time.
Might as well play on a cheesecake.
Oh,
that's a good pudding.
Tiramisu. Oh, solid tackle. I've watched to be fair, for the last 10 minutes, Notts have done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you start talking about cheesecake. I'm right pudding.
Okay, half-time questions ready. They can be football related, they can be non-football related. I quite like some non-football related questions because there's been absolutely nothing to discuss. Cross into the box, Slocum's claim it. Easy. Yeah, Colin basically saying it's not suiting Whittaker. I mean, the whole game isn't really, is it? What's your favourite dessert? That's a half-time question, Callum. Half-time question. But I like that one. It's a really good question, to be fair. On topic as well. Jatta loses the ball. He was being held, but you're never going to get that in League 2, are you? Bedu loses the ball, and it's gone straight to them. And luckily, they can't put a pass through. Otherwise, they would have been clear through on goal. Phil says, why no Notts shirt, George Paul? It's a new blackout shirt, isn't it? You just can't tell.
George Paul, I'm not Paul. I'm joking now.
Chip shot beans. I think he's not referring to that. I think he's actually referring to it being a poor choice to not wear a Notts County shirt, George.
I know. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, but to be fair, you didn't quite understand it because of the pitch. Go on.
Whittaker.
30 yards out. Have a hit. Oh, he gives it out wide to Cerula. Literally the left-hand corner of the box. Takes his man on easily. Whips across in. Back post, and their keeper claims it. First thing their keeper's really had to do, but he's claimed it, and it's better from Notts. Another good question from Richard. Another food-related question. He breezed past him there. Too easy. Their number 11 doesn't want to defend. And Nick Cerula's got him every single day.
Callum says, try drinking game second half. Take a shot every time Circle makes a save. I think it'd probably be better if we take a shot every time we think about the pitch being bad.
The what? Gordon's pushed their player over and we've got a throw. The whole video will just be us asleep. Yeah, Phil says that the colour black suits you, George.
Thanks, Phil.
No comment about me, but I'm not even bothered. Question for half time. How many games have we had full strength side this season? Good question, to be fair. Really good question. Half time. It is 0-0. I'll put that there so no one gets confused, shall I? Half time, Notts 0, Grimsby 0. Milton says you've got to be happy with it. Concern is if Notts come out worse in the second half recently. Also,
history would probably tell you, without sounding like a negative Nelly, we probably will do, to be honest with you.
And also, it will tell you they'll probably come out better.
Yeah, I think Grimsby grew into that half. Much the better side, I think, going in at half time. I think they're probably, unlucky not to be ahead. But, it's 0-0. We start again in the second half. We just need to come out with a little bit of bite.
We'll go through the half-time scores before we assess the half. So Accrington 3, Newport 0 doesn't affect any of us. Wimbledon 1, Cheltenham 1. Wimbledon equalised through Marcus Brown in the 37th minute, who, I'm going to be honest, ripped us apart at the weekend, but who didn't. Colchester still lead at home to Port Vale. I said it would be hard at the start of the video for Port Vale to get anything from that game. I stand by it even more now, so that's dropped points. Wimbledon currently dropping points as well. Notts 0, Grimsby 0 obviously is our game. And Salford, who are down to 10 men after Hakeem Adelakan has been sent off, and Mandeville and Pepple have scored for Chesterfield. A bit late for them to mount a playoff push, you would think, with 11 games to go, even though they would finish today 9 points behind Grimsby if it stays the same. This is our game in hand. We draw the game in hand. We go back 3 points behind Doncaster, which technically would still leave it in our hands because we faced them on the last day. But then you've got to worry about Wimbledon, who we are 2 points behind without the game in hand. So, swings and roundabouts with that one. Half time. What if you're in the, before we go through some of those important half time questions, if you're in the stand and you travel for this reverse fixture, not the coldest, but it's not the nicest weather, is it? What are you thinking as a Notts fan in that away end?
Well, I'm thinking, it's a massive improvement on Saturday's performance. So it's a decent platform, I think, to sort of go on and try and get something from the game. But there's obviously a few frailties in there, but we do also have those injuries. But we're seeing a little bit more character, I think, now with this sort of performance. There's a few weaknesses there. We're a bit loose in possession. I think Whittaker probably just needs to be a little bit tighter and more controlled with the ball. But other than that, like I say, there's been a couple of errors. I was just looking at the pass completion percentage, and I think we're like 68%. Not the best, not the worst, but we need to not make it easy for our oppositions, because this, to me, looks like one of those games where Grimsby have got in. We've made it very easy for them, so we need to just cut that out. But can't be too down about that. Like I think it was Milkman said. What
I'd say is an SHD, same results going Bradford's way. They are right now. Everyone dropping points, aren't they? So they are going Bradford's way. They're going Doncaster's way, and they are going Warsaw's way as well. And what I would say is there was like a graphic that flashed up about 30 minutes into the game, and it was 4 shots for Notts, 1 for Grimsby. We're finished with 8 shots for Grimsby. Within those last 15 minutes, they've got 7 more attempts. Let's be honest, one of them, the back heel, should have been a goal. We should be behind in this game, but we're not. We've lost Alex Bass, which is a big problem. Forget today's game; it's a big problem for the future. You said it in the 10th minute. What must Maynard be thinking? You signed Traore for 6 figures. He's injured. You've got Jody, recurring injury. You've got Alex Bass, who is now, we don't know what the injury is. If it's even anything like a broken toe, you're out. That's you done for a long time, especially as a goalkeeper. Callum says, problem we have is 2 of our top 3 scorers this season have been out injured, and also one of them has been injured nearly all season. Yeah, I agree. How does McGoldrick get if he's got half an hour in him? I wouldn't give him half an hour.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even play him tonight.
Would you not?
I don't think it's worth it. I think on the grand scheme of things, looking at the bigger picture, the much bigger picture, I think if we can grind out any sort of result tonight, whether that be obviously a draw or a more favourable win, that's a great result without McGoldrick, though, because I don't think we need to risk him. Look, he's come back from injury. We've missed him dearly. He's going to be a very important player for the remainder of the season after this game if we can keep him fit. So I don't think there's any need to risk him on this bad pitch.
Could you imagine if he came on and picked up another niggle?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We don't need to risk it. I mean, he's on the bench, isn't he? So I'm sure that sort of strikes a little bit of fear into the opposition, but let's not risk him too much further.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Let's have a look at other results affecting NOTTS. The big one affecting NOTTS is Liverpool 0, PSG 1, because obviously we'll be playing them in a few years.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a NOTTS game that mirrored... Yeah, I have. I was going to say. A NOTTS game that mirrored the PSG Liverpool game, and it was Dagenham at home in the promotion season. Absolutely battered them. Should have had a goal disallowed, and then they scored late on. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Roger, a million miles from a Williams display. Just watching the highlights now. We started off. Look at the intensity we started off with.
A Williams display in the National League, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in League Two.
Yeah, you're right. It's a million miles away because we haven't conceded yet. I also think people calling for Williams. I think I might be wrong here. I think there's no chance we ever get him back. Well, we're getting back this season. People that want him this season for Maynard, there's no chance. There's no chance. There's more chance of coming out second half and they've relayed the whole pitch. No way. No way we having him back. I might be mad for it. I wouldn't want him back. I don't think... maybe as a motivator. I think he could motivate the team, maybe. But I just... Not for me. Not for me, unfortunately. What about you? He said he wanted to progress. Didn't he say he wanted to get to the Championship with NOTTS? And the first sign he went to Swansea, and he did go because it was, I think in his words, it's a beloved club to him. And then he tried to jump ship to West Brom straight away. The guy's a legend at NOTTS and a fantastic, fantastic coach, but it didn't work out. And I think we leave it where it was.
I'd have him back, mate.
Would you?
I think I would, yeah. Not right now.
Look at this from Nick Cerullo.
Look, I think it... I am sort of on the side, not the side, but I kind of get people's frustrations with Maynard. I think I discussed this last week. You know, he had a rough start at NOTTS, didn't he? And I know he inherited that sort of squad that was struggling under Williams, really. But like I said, I still sort of feel like Williams would have maybe got a little bit more out of the squad. But that sort of goes back again to what I was saying. You know, managers have sort of lost that winning the game that's in front of them. It's more about you must play this way and this will eventually win games. And it's left me feeling very, very frustrated the last month or so with some of the displays that we've seen where it just looks laboured, doesn't it?
Look at the Barrow attendance, 7,000.
Yeah, but it's a Tuesday night. Barrow don't bring as many. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure it was 9,000 for Colchester. They don't bring that many. Colchester's further than Barrow.
Yeah, they're obviously going down, but
helping out till the end of the season wouldn't work. I think that's just undermining Maynard. It'll cause massive issues. Massive issues. Can't have two managers. Well, it started off with a couple of knots. I mean, this is not a bad save, you know. I know it's straight at him, but every save's going to...
Grimbo 96 says, don't think he's going to have 5-5. Never say never. Never say never.
You've literally watched NOTTS last season.
Right then, come on. We've got to get on to the important question now.
Favourite dessert that Callum said? There's a good few desserts. There are a good few desserts.
You mentioned one.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu's way up there.
No, not for me. Not even in my top 10.
You don't like coffee, though, do you?
No. Do you know what's really weird? Genuinely, I once had a tiramisu that was like no coffee. It was amazing. Amazing.
You want the tiramisu, then, was it?
No, but it was a coffeeless tiramisu. You know they soak the wafers in coffee? They soak them in water.
That sounds awful.
I'm joking.
I had a pint of beer last night. It was beerless. It just had water.
Just water, to be fair. I had soup for dinner.
Good man.
It's just water, though.
What's your favourite pudding?
There's so many good ones.
My favourite pudding at the moment is probably Grimsby's pitch, because that is pudding.
I'll tell you what it is. First of all, would be our performance at Wimbledon. Then it'd be our performance at Salford. No, I'm going with GRIMSBY here. Sticky toffee pudding is absolutely outstanding. Outstanding dessert. I'll go against that one in a second, Phil, because I know you've already asked that one. I'm then going to say a warm chocolate cake with ice cream for me is outstanding as well. And then I'm going to throw something in there that might be a little bit rogue, but I like pecan pie.
Good man. Favorite yogurt flavor?
Yogurt flavor.
Do you know what is actually a really, 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 really underrated yogurt flavor? Rhubarb.
I can't sound familiar.
Oh,
I'll say just raspberry.
fantastic. Raspberry. Boring.
Do you remember on our last watch long when you had a fruit at half time?
No.
And went all down your top.
What, me?
Go back to the Barrow. Go back to the Barrow
Jordan.
one. What I would say is go back to the Barrow one. Watch the whole way through so you don't miss it, but watch all the adverts.
Jordan actually has a drawer in his freezer full of fruits. And he says it's like Milky Moose.
Is he, what? Doesn't he take... He takes... Is it... It's very odd, but it's a ritual. He splits the game into quarters, doesn't he, in Med Lane, and takes one fruit for each quarter.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's mental. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He frames the wrapper as well after, doesn't he?
Yeah. Passion. He does. Passion fruit yogurt game changer. Posh. Too posh for us. Phil said apple or rhubarb crumble. Rhubarb's elite.
I don't know about that,
But I'm going apple.
I'm not a big fan of rhubarb.
Oh, here we go.
No, apple crumble definitely.
You jokers will be good on Gogglebox. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. Could you imagine the next time NOTTS are on TV, Gogglebox, we put it together. You have Will, Jake, Jordan. I'm doing it.
What, on here?
Yeah, on the channel.
Did that go down well? Did you have any winners at Cheltenham today? No, I didn't.
Don't even look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I tend not to. I actually never, ever gamble. I saw that Sky Bet were doing £5 free, so I thought, why not have a punt? And I did like a fourfold of all the favourites across the whole of Cheltenham, and the first horse that I put down lost. So it's done on the first day.
Cinnamon bun cheesecake. To be fair, no, if desserts. I like anything with ice cream. I'm going back to that. I'm fancying dessert now. Imagine it's just sat here eating sticky toffee pudding now. That'd be unreal, wouldn't it?
Do you think what you're trying to get sponsorship?
No.
Oh, good.
I'm not. No yellows, no reds. On a pitch like this. Blackberry and apple. Another question. Do you like the orange kit? It's growing on me. I think it looks good on the...
We're unbeaten in the orange kit, aren't we?
Are we?
No.
We lost at the weekend.
We lost the Port there, didn't we?
Notts County Cook Along. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
What would you mean?
Someone put in a really good question there, actually, and we've gone past it.
Well, we're being silly. We are being really silly.
That one.
I've got a question. It's a hot day and you've got 3 scoops of ice cream to choose. What flavours do you go for?
I'm just gonna put this out there. There's only one answer.
Mint choc chip.
No, that's childish. Pistachio. All 3 scoops pistachio.
You think you're all high and mighty?
I don't think I'm all high.
You go vanilla.
Pistachio ice cream or gelato, whatever you want to call it, is the go.
Gelato. It's gelato, mate.
Or whatever.
You can't be.
Not half Italian like you, am I?
Everyone's left the stream.
Good. We'll fight it out.
Gelato. I'm not having that. 1 scoop mint choc chip. One scoop is vanilla, but the one that you can see the bits of the vanilla like pod in there. That's unreal. And then I know pistachio. Never had it, but it sounds good.
It is good. If you've not had pistachio,
hang on, Jordan. Bubblegum times 4.
Watermelon sorbet. That's not ice cream.
Watermelon sorbet, bubblegum. It actually says, tell everyone on the stream, watermelon sorbet, bubblegum, and I don't even know what that last one is. Asparagus. No way. That is that. Yeah. Well. Okay.
There's one as well. Ginger jam.
Ginger jam.
Honestly, don't knock it till you've tried it.
Ginger jam.
Ginger jam.
Rum and raisin. No, thank you. Rather skip the starter or the main at a restaurant. Starter.
Skip the main.
What was starter and pudding? Favourite sport apart from football to watch is a good question. Easy one for me, but what about you? I'll go basketball.
Basketball? Oh, dear.
Well, I got into it because I watched NOTTS last season.
Right.
Actually, after the Grimsby game, I got into it.
Yeah. That's a really good
Couldn't
question.
care less.
I actually don't know. There's so many. Quite like tennis.
Fair enough. I don't mind tennis. I quite like darts as well.
Doing a cooking series would actually be quite good.
J.E. Levers, the stream is as poor as the pitch. Cheers, mate.
Nice one, Jay.
Cheers. Good stuff.
Cheers, pal. No commentary, so I've got nothing to go off this off.
Yeah, exactly. Also, ask us a question then if you want it to be more interesting. That's what I'd say. Right, well, second half has started.
Keep slating us if you want. That's fine. We can deal with it.
There's a massive space for Grimsby, edge of the box.
What a start.
Oh my gosh. Great, very, very good save by Slocum. Macari went to ground. The teenage that we mentioned earlier has sort of fainted to shoot. And then, the Sky feed. I apologise. Massively apologise for that. You know,
we got really defensive there.
We did get really defensive.
We owe you one there. We got really defensive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Sorry about that.
Do you know what's worse than the Sky feed? No, it is on the Sky feed technically, but the camera work is absolutely terrible. Grimsby have come out exactly as we expected, rocking.
Yeah, I think we should put a poll in. What's worse, the camera work or the pitch?
Charlie Slater's stuck on the concourse trying to pick 3 ice cream flavours.
I'd be interested to know how many people watching this now got a pancake on last Tuesday.
If
you did, just don't
speak to me. I had the pancakes on Monday at home. They were banging. Right, Gordon whips a crossing. That's a handball when it's gone for a corner. I'll take the handball, referee. Come on. Yeah, chin up, ref.
Penalty every day.
Would you prefer NOTTS win the FA Cup or England win the World Cup? Good question. That's a really, really, really good question.
NOTTS to win a throw-in.
I think that's really difficult. Could you imagine the country winning the World Cup?
I'd take NOTTS to win.
I would, because if you look at our age, right, there's more chance if we choose England winning the World Cup. There's not a lot of chance in our lifetime not to win the FA Cup. But the other way around, there is more opportunity for England to win the World Cup than not to win the FA. The corner routine.
Hold on.
Back to Palmer. Whip it in. Good ball. That's a good ball. Keepers come for it. And Abbott win it on the edge. Well done, Abbott. At least we're asking a few questions. It's a good question, Carl. I really like that question, actually. It's a good one. What would everyone in the chat rather? NOTTS FA Cup or England World Cup?
For me personally, I think it's a good question, but it has to be NOTTS.
It's club over country for me every time. What about England World Cup or NOTTS promoted this season? Not winning the league.
NOTTS promoted. Easy.
Yeah. You never know where it can lead. Look at Brighton, look at Brentford. World Cup, says Phil. Rather they fix the hand drives.
Man, to be fair, they fixed a few of them in the Pavis. The Pavis is a lot better now. My concerns for hygiene have dramatically decreased in the last sort of season or so.
My worry is, are we going to put the ball into the box for Jatta to try and get on the end of? Yeah. Comment says promotion. Go on then, whip that in.
Can't believe you.
That is excellent. Have a go, George Abbott. Go on. Oh, Abbott.
Fancy calling it Galata. What are you like?
It's unreal. Absolutely, but it's barbaric. Question for you: whilst there's a Grimsby player down, top 3 players this season in order for NOTTS.
From third to first, I'd probably say Bedu.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate Bass, but just probably I'd say he's like 4th. Abbott 2nd. Casper Sloth first, I think.
Does McGoldrick fall out of there now,
No,
having only played 25?
he's number one for me.
McGoldrick?
Yeah.
Player of the season,
Yeah.
even though he's missed, this will be his 10th game he's missed.
Yeah. Easy.
He's missed nearly a third of the
It's
season.
that easy.
So who are your top three?
Bedu, Abbott, and Goldrick.
My third. That's difficult. I'm going to go third Didsy. I'm going to go third Didsy, second Matty Platt. You've not included Matty Platt.
Oh.
And Abbott first.
Matty Platt's been good, but I wouldn't say he's in top three.
That's for me. Second.
Eh?
Yeah, he's been good.
No way.
You're joking? You're not putting
I'm not joking.
Matty Platt in the top three?
No, he's not in the top three. You think Matty Platt's top three?
Matty Platt has been, is 100%.
He's been good, but I wouldn't say he's top three.
If we weren't on, I'd thump you.
You think he's done better than Abbott, Bedu, McGoldrick?
I think he's been better than Bedu. Bedu just fell over. Just fell over.
Platt was crying on the sideline a minute ago.
People got to back me up here. Put in the chat. You can agree with George. You can agree with me. Is Matty Platt in the top three this season for NOTTS players? Top three shouts for player of the season.
It's Bedu all day, every day.
No
I
way.
don't care what anyone says.
No way. Matty Platt's been class.
I don't care about.
Bedu's fourth for me.
Here he is, the boy.
Joe Alves.
Nah, Devon Godwin.
I wish I had career progression like Joe Alves. I'd be president.
Abbott, Bass, McGoldrick. There you go.
Abbott, Bass. But yeah, I won't put Bass in there.
Didsy, Abbott.
Right, let's see what we can do here because we've got a massive opportunity to break here. Getting over the halfway line. Abbott choose a good ball, gives it out to Gordon. Use a bit of pace. Abbott wants it again. Gordon step over, takes his man on. He's round him, whips a cross in. Jatta's just got to attack.
It's going to be given
Fouls
every
their
time,
keeper.
It's
Yeah,
going to be given every time.
yeah. Didsy, Abbott, Bass, McGoldrick. To be fair, it looks like I'm wrong. Jody, if that's Jody in that position, he's taking the player on 2 or 3 times. Put a great ball in.
Send him for his lunge.
A goal is too protected, or is that a foul? So that's a foul.
Is it though?
It is. Look, watch. Genuinely, I'm not just being difficult here. He gets to the ball if you watch this, and then he is wiped out. Look.
I don't know. I think it was 50-50. They both jumped for the ball.
I don't think you can get 50. I don't think you can get 50-50s with goalies, can you? They always protect them because it's much easier than trying to justify a decision. To be fair, Platt's in no one's.
Yeah, you've lost your head.
Yeah, I have actually.
Platt's been a bit dodgy this season. He's been good, but I wouldn't say he's top three.
Would you have Curtis Edwards in there?
Top three? Top three what?
Top three disappointing signing. Go on. Go wide to Nick Cerullo. This is where things can happen with Nick Cerullo, I'm telling you now. Abbott's on the overlap. He's going to whip a ball in here. Get the ball in. He does.
Great cross.
And the keeper's deflected to the keeper. But that's better. Would you take Marais back if Jack got injured? Yeah. Because at the moment, we've got no other striker. And you've got Didsy coming back. You'd have to take him back as a backup. You'd have to. I think you'd have to. If Jatta was out for the rest of the season, touch wood, that doesn't happen. And if Traore is not fit, yeah, you have to have a backup. You can't be chasing promote.
Can we do that though?
Oh, no, you can't. Actually, I don't think, because he's played for 2 clubs. I don't know if he can play.
I don't think he can.
He's played for Dagenham and Woking, hasn't he? Don't foul him, because he's in an awkward position here. Look at the state of that kick. Look at the state of that pitch. Let's look at a few scores. Newport 0, Accrington 4. Fair enough. Call me crazy, but I reckon Jarvis does well in a stretch game like this. You might be right.
That's a foul.
You know what? This might go wrong, but I'm liking the way we've come out second half, you know. I am liking it so far. Do you know what wins this game for either side is if one player decides to get their foot on the ball and make sure their pass is accurate, that you win the game, I think. If Matty Palmer does that and start spraying passes around, or all their central midfielders do, I think you're sorted.
So I'm leaving it to the last second there. Jota with the best touch on the pitch.
Yeah. Slater says you wonder how long McGoldrick's got in his legs. I think what he did here last season should have got us a winner. Go on, look, we're fighting. We're in there a bit now. There you go. We're getting some passes in. Look at that. That's actually some really good passing. That's fantastic play. That's a free kick. Free kick. Level with the corner of the box, about 30 yards from goal. Derby win against Coventry. Need them in League One so we can smash them next season. I like the optimism. Yeah, I agree. It should be a yellow.
It should be 2 reds.
You seen how good the playoff race is in National League? Some quite good teams in there. Look, York, Forest Green, Oldham, Gateshead, Rochdale have fallen out. You saw the interview, didn't you?
What a player, man.
You saw the Toby interview.
Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
The mascot's woken up, and we could be in for an issue here.
I'll have him.
It's gone back to sleep.
Got back to bed. Don't fancy it.
Doesn't get his dinner till 9:30. So any extra time is going to be me fighting.
Back across.
Great header. Put it in.
Oh,
off the line.
Oh,
Jata's
yes!
in. It's in. Jata puts
Come
it in.
on.
Get it. Look at those celebrations. That's what we've wanted. We just wanted to see that on Saturday. Fighting like that.
Get in.
That's all we wanted to see. Get in. Look how many players put their head on the line there to win that. He's injured. No, it's not. Come on.
Straight to Didzy, look. Love it.
Did you hear what he said, though, to be fair? He said in an interview that didn't get ahead, he said he's not scoring again until Didzy plays. It was protest against the medical team. Get in. Look at that. Ball comes in there. Matty Palmer drifts it and he floats it. He goes all the way to the back post where Matty Platt heads it across. It's then headed onto the line and saved. That's a brave header from Jata to put it in, to be fair.
Look, Platt's been class all season. I'd put him in my top 3.
It's a great header. It's a routine, though.
It's good.
Connor Grant heads it. It doesn't go in. I thought it might have crossed the line.
That's
the first
fantastic
header.
goal, that is.
That
Absolutely fantastic League 2 goal, that.
Jata cake.
That is what dreams are made of.
Get him. That's a massive, massive, massive goal. I'm checking. Come on, then. Let's go do something we haven't all season, and let's go get a second goal and seriously kill a game off. To be fair, we did it against Tranmere, didn't we? And then they scored. Badu wins as a throw-in. There's no way you can give that them. Foodie, I wouldn't kiss that pitch. You can't. It's made a tiramisu.
It's the Belanda.
Go on.
Ball.
Ballon d'Or.
I know.
Look at that. Mascot's looking at us because we woke him up.
Don't fancy it, does he?
Nah, he's not about it today. Give it back to Nick Cerula. Whip that in. It's deflected and we've won a corner kick. Come on, then. This is the chance to really go and get a second.
Be interesting to see what Maynard does now, whether he sort of goes a little bit more on the defensive side or if he tries to kill off the game now.
If it stays like this,
I wouldn't put it past him.
you don't go Didzy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You keep him off the pitch. Richard, much better tonight, some intensity. Yeah, and fighting. They're fighting for it, which I love to see.
I think we could win the league.
You said to me earlier, you put a 5-run relegation. Corner here. This is going to beat the first man. This is going to be an unreal corner. Watch this from Matty Palmer. It's a ball. Nick Cerula, bang it! Oh, he's put it over the bar. Routines.
He took an age there to touch that, didn't he?
Nick Cerula, what an opportunity.
That'd been his nightmare tonight, that one. Took an absolute age for that. His touch puts it behind himself, didn't he?
You know, if he'd have got that right, leaning back, that was a huge opportunity. Yeah, Toby, when he said Notts decided to rest him for 2 years. I like Toby. 2 subs for... That's Curtis Thompson, isn't it? Curtis Thompson's come on. Mansfield 2 down. Good. Derby are on fire, aren't they? 2-0 against Coventry. Coventry, a good side.
They're doing quite well under Lampard as well, aren't they, Coventry?
9 in 10. 9 wins in 10. So does that put Jatta as the out-and-out top scorer in the league?
I think so.
No, level with Michael Cheek. Michael Cheek has some penalty goals there, doesn't he? I think. Hold on. Stay strong, Notts. I don't want us to retreat. Don't want us to do that. Worst ever cut you've had? Is that a question? That's a foul. If that's a question, Phil, I don't know if you're saying it's a. Is that a question? The worst cut we've ever had? Have you got an answer for that? Yeah, you did one at work.
I've done a few. I have over the years. I used to work in kitchens when I first started working. And I cut through the top of my finger.
Did you nearly pass out one of them?
Probably all of them, yeah. One was really bad in sort of the same thing what I'm doing now.
Wide.
I cut through the same finger. I had to go to hospital for that one.
I did a knee slide on a park down a hill and went over a broken glass bottle and cut my foot open. That's my worst.
I'll tell you one of the worst things I ever done. It wasn't a cut, but it wasn't for me. Not that it matters.
Hang on, we've got an opportunity here. Whittaker picks it up at the edge of the box. Works some room. Oh, terrible.
Not bad.
Terrible. Go on.
Yeah, I was warming some milk up in the microwave, right? Put it in a mug. Put the mug in the microwave, turn it on. It's gone around 2 minutes. Come to get the mug out, it's got metallic paint on the handle. And I just picked it up thinking, it'd be fine, because I didn't realise that it would conduct every heat, that there isn't all the heat in the world. Picked it up and it like burnt. I had serious burns on my hand. Like serious. They got infected. Oh, it was a mess. My hand was a mess. I was in a bad way.
What's going on with Arteta and Maynard? They're having an argument with each other. I'm sure.
So Maynard was too involved.
So let's have a look. Whittaker, does he leave one in late? It's not that bad, is it?
50-50.
It's exactly what happened in the first half, with similar to Matty Platt. There's nothing in it.
And that still says no. Oh, it's changing.
Say again? All right. There's a stoppage in play.
It's not bad.
Chesterfield 3-0 up at Salford. Oh, that's mad. This 28 minutes plus added time in the context of our season is absolutely massive. Absolutely huge. But, think about last season. We scored 95th minute last season to go in the lead and we still didn't win. To be fair, the equaliser was a screamer. And no matter how threatened I feel by Grimsby, which right now is not a lot, I've never felt more comfortable than in the second half against Fleetwood. So
that sounds painful, Mark.
I think there'll be more than 12,000 or more Saturday. Yeah, quite possibly, Callum. What's this put us on? 61 points. 7 behind Walsall, who are leading. You've just got to hold on. Grimsby make a few subs. I know we haven't said anything that's really happened in the last few minutes, but there's been a bit of a scuffle between Arteta and Maynard. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. If you have just joined us and you're not already, please do subscribe. Over 80 if you're watching. There must be a couple of you not subscribed. Please do press that subscribe button. Turn the notifications off for the rest of the season.
Be interested to know, was the scissor lift all right though, Mark? Asking, isn't it?
Don't know. What's a scissor lift?
What's a scissor lift?
Yeah. Oh, I know what it is.
What's a tin of beans?
I know what a scissor lift is. I know exactly what it is. Nightmare. Come on then, Notts. Like I say, those other teams always seem to make subs around now that impact. Right, one thing is that came after the Fleetwood game was Maynard is reactive rather than proactive. What I would say about that Fleetwood game is we were in complete control. They made subs, right? And people said, "Oh, look, he's being reactive again." If you're in complete control and the other team are about to make subs, Whittaker's got in. Why,
that could have gone anyway. It literally looked like it was about to bounce through to it, and then didn't it?
Why would you make subs if the other, you know what I mean? Right, we've got a throw in level with the edge of their area. Gordon's got it. No movement at all. Whittaker's started to move. Gives it back to Gordon, who could get across in here. Come on, keep the ball. Don't let it come straight back. Gordon's like tapping around with the ball. Chips it over the top. He's going to ask a question. They clear it. And a good header from Matty Platt. He's going to have to make a second one here, otherwise they're away. Matty Palmer's been better today, hasn't he? Why has Gordon tried that flick there?
That injury that Mark had sounds horrendous.
Yeah, it does, but I'm trying not to think about it. They're broken quickly and a big tackle there. And that was Lewis McCarry. Go on, there's a loose ball there. Get up. They throw themselves to the floor a few times. Great header by Whittaker. Releases Abbott.
Run it.
Give it Jatta. Jatta turns. He's got men with him. He's got 3. Gives it out wide. And Gordon's got that. He can whip across him. Go on. Look at Grant. You've got space for Grant. Gordon, a couple of step overs. Whip stands across into the back post. And Jatta puts it wide. Gordon's crossing's excellent.
It's gotten a lot better. The last month or so, his crossing has been a lot more, exactly where you'd sort of want it to be.
That's a great cross. A couple of...
In that moment, I just wish Abbott drove into the Grimsby defence a little bit more, because he had time, he had the space. He sort of gives it to Jatta as the final man. He has to hold it up a little bit, gives them a little bit more time to sort of get back into formation and deal with the attack.
What I would say is, right, I'd say that Naman took a player on to cross. Gordon's the complete opposite. He can work across from not a lot of room. Oh, that's not a foul.
Let's not get silly.
Matty Platt.
Just send him off, ref. No, he's been no good all season.
No, it's a foul, isn't it?
It's silly. It's just silly. There's no need to do it.
Even if he's not put a lot of power into that, he's giving the ref something. This has given them. Have they been near our goal for the last 10 minutes? Nowhere near. And it's given them an opportunity to put it in. And you hope that doesn't cost us, because the way we are at the minute with our mindset, you wonder how fragile we could be if they score. Look, it happened against Fleetwood. It was turned around in 3 minutes. So good ball into the box. Header 1. Get it down, Whittaker. This is where we need Whittaker to win it. Jatta nods it. Whittaker, good touch.
Unlucky. It's unlucky.
That is unlucky.
He's stretching there and it's...
Great tackle by Bedu. Ah, that's gone right back to them.
Broker's there.
Let him shoot from 30 yards. Do you remember when I said that?
I remember last time he said
Wrexham at home. Top corner. That was about 5 years ago. Don't let him put the cross in, Matty Palmer. Well done. Don't foul him either. Well done. And he's nearly forced an error. Gordon and Palmer working really hard not to allow Grimsby to put a cross in. And it's forced them to go all the way back to near enough the halfway line. That's excellent. Callum says, I think we get Abbott back next season. The only way we get Abbott back is if we go up. Speaking of Abbott, he's got it. He's picked it up. He's found Grant. He's picked it up again. And he gives it to Jatta. It's not the right pass, is it? Well touched down by Mike.
We're rushing the build-up a bit now, I think.
Gordon can run it, his man.
People just need to be brave.
Get in the box. And it's another great ball. And it's cleared away. I thought he was going to give a free kick there. Well won. Gordon's down holding his head. Matty Palmer whips a ball in. What's the camera work doing? Well done, referee. My goal now for Whittaker to link defence to attack. I know I said I wouldn't have Didsy, but he could be the player that gets over the line here, The refs allowed us. Gordon was injured. I mean, it was a facial injury. Gordon's been on the floor. He's allowed us to have our tackle and stop their break. I mean, yeah, I think he got shoulder.
You'll be annoyed.
Yeah, commentator's gone on mine, Colin, as well. Didsy's coming on. Wow. Huge. Whittaker off for Didsy. Okay. I think Whittaker's second up. What Whittaker has had is a lot of energy. And we haven't had that in a few weeks.
I think we're going to have to bide our time with Whittaker. The signs there of promise, but he is adjusting to men's football.
He might not be here.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to get on.
Like 6 months.
You just didn't let me, did you?
Sorry. I'm sorry about
that. Right, everyone cross their fingers that McGoldrick doesn't get injured in the next 20-25 minutes.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder what Diddy's favourite dessert is. What would you say?
I
really don't know.
I'd say like a well-fed pass.
Here we go. Straight in the box.
It's too easy.
It's blocked. It's Didzy with the block. Jatta's been climbed all over there. Grimsby fans getting behind their team. A lot of energy. Big tackle there. And we've got another opportunity for a break here. That shout for Jarvis wouldn't be a bad one. Oh, Didzy.
That's not a great
Didzy's won it.
But
Didzy's won it. He's brought down. That's it. Yellow.
He's injured already.
Don't say that.
Calm down.
Don't say that. Karen says he's a cheesecake man. I don't think he is. I think Didzy's cheese and biscuits.
Cheese board,
yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he's sophisticated.
Red wine?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. What do you think?
Nothing against it, but I just don't think that's what he's into.
Look at that.
He's pulled his leg. That's a red, that. Simple.
That's 2 reds, I'd say. Dizzy loves banoffee pie, maybe.
Ooh, that's a great shout.
We can ask him.
I love
a banoffee pie, you know.
Do you know?
Oh. Is banoffee banana and toffee? Is that what it is?
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify that because it could have been passion fruit.
I don't know if she's being sarcastic then or not.
Cheese ball and wine. He's matured in his old age. Yeah. It used to be Frubes when he was at Sheffield. I was going to say that other team in Nottingham, but they're not really a team, are they? There is 72. That's ticking 7-second minute. We are playing well second half. We're fighting.
Dizzy putting the pressure on the keeper.
He's putting it. He's absolutely.
How's it gone over there?
50 Pito. Nick Cerullo's
definitely
fouled him, but we can whip across in here. Great ball to Didzy.
Oh.
Didzy, take your man on. Have a go. Blocked.
You know if Didzy would have left that there, that would have fallen so nicely to Grant.
Excellent from Notts. We retrieve it. Jacob Bedu.
We're keeping that pressure on them now, aren't we?
Go on, Bedu. Go on. Bedu's kept his room
crowded. Oh, he's done well there.
Grant's done really well. We're playing with a bit of confidence, but at 1-0. Come on. Cerulla takes his man on again. We are playing in a very, very tight area on the left-hand side. And we open it up and go all the way to the other side with Lewis Macari, who we know can hit it. He's not going to have a go, is he? Oh, he stumbled on the ball, and that is going to allow Grimsby to break. Jatta slipped. Big tackle. Big tackle. Did
Look inside.
Oh, that would have been a perfect ball.
We can kill the game off here.
We can.
I said that.
It's a good ball. They've got an opportunity. They're through. It's going to be 1-1.
Oh,
what a horrendous miss.
We have got away with one there big time.
It's bobbled up, hasn't it, on this superb
deary.
pitch. Ball came to the edge of the box. It's kind of a freak situation, to be fair. Matty Platt did come out of position. Cerulla, I mean, he has to score, doesn't he?
Has to.
Cerulla kind of closes their striker down, but does it take a huge bobble? Yeah, it does. It's taken a huge bobble.
Oh, that's so close.
That's scraped the top of the bar. Is it Rose again, who missed that header in the first half? Put your arms down. I mean,
looks like we're going along with the goal kick.
I would do that. I would definitely do that. Come on, Sam Slocum, get it up. Well done. Yeah, like you get a player back. Do you know what I mean? You get Didzy back and you lose Bass. There's a question actually that was at half time. When's the last time we had a full strength squad, or how many games? I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we have.
I don't know if we have either.
I don't actually.
It's hard to say because we're sort of going through the motion, aren't we? I mean, the manager is always going to be looking to know what his best 11 is, and he's probably not sure after summer, and it takes a while. But then we get big injuries, don't we? So I'm not sure we ever really have. The wing backs have always been changing.
I'll be interested to see.
At one point, I was I was convinced that we should never see Gordon again, but now I think he's probably one of the better options.
Come on, Jata, win that. He's giving it to Grant. I think Grant's been all right, you know. Gives it to Didsy. Go on, Didsy. Take him on. 30 yards. Didsy's going to have a hit, and it's a hit of a player that's not.
Wow, he's dragging across the pitch, innit? The pitch is just...
I tell you, the last time we had a full-strength squad, there was this reverse fixture. Look at that. Bass, Macari, Platt, Bedu. Jones, Crowley, Robertson, Edwards, Cerula, Grant and Jata. A bench of Austin, Chicks and Hinchy, Didsy, Palmer, Scott, Slocum. For me, that's about as close to full strength as I've had all season, and look what we did.
Oh,
what's happened to this stream then?
It's froze.
Sky Sports Plus.
Slocum.
It's because they're Grant again. That's a free kick.
What are you stopping for there, though?
Free kick.
Yeah, but what?
You heard me shout it, all right? Sorry about it.
I hate to see that. The player thinks they've been far to stop running.
Sam Slocum's held the ball now for 45 seconds. We're going to go long again. And we have that option now because Dids is very underrated at holding the ball up. Look. He's won it. That's what I meant. Excellent from Didsy.
The ball control. How much have we missed that? Just that calming influence on the pitch.
I'll just add Jody back to this. Keep that ball. Notts playing around with it near the halfway line. Dinked over from Matty Palmer all the way. Taken well on the chest by Macari there. Gordon. Any results in our league that's affecting us? Accrington 5, Newport 0, but nothing else. Nothing else. Any questions? Get them in. Question from Jordan just come through on the group chat. Says, have you asked everyone to subscribe? Yeah. Any subscriptions help. He brings instant confidence. He does. Notts fans behind the goal singing. You can hear trying to get the team through it. It's not been the best game, but as we go into definitely the last 20, I think there's not been massive amounts of stoppages in the second half. We're 1 up. What's happening? Camera work's not even showing what's happening.
Subs, I bet, is it?
Maynard's been told.
He's been sent off again.
I don't know. The way you said that. And he's got another year in him.
Definitely.
Because I think if you can get keeping them all in the corner. Goal kick. That's terrible. You knew that was goal kick. If you can get 30...
It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Yeah. If you can get 35 games out of Didsy, right, then you can defo get 25 games out of him next year.
I think so.
Even 20 for a player of his quality. Yes, Callum. Only person from Notts to get a red this season is Maynard. It might have been Rescinder. This keeper's got a decent kick on. Well, a good kick, but not an accurate kick. Jata does very well there. Didsy's been muscled out. You don't see that very often, and that's crucial because also Grant had broken through, and that's gone out. I'm happy for the game to continue like this till the end.
You know, if you're the Grimsby manager now, I mean, our pitch isn't perfect at the moment. I'm not professing that, but I mean, surely you've got to be thinking, how many points have we lost this season because of the pitch? Because they've had a few chances now. Like that chance they just had where it bobbled and it's gone over. That's massive. You know?
And it's all well and good saying the opposition have to play on this pitch. Yeah, but the opposition only has to play on it once.
Yeah.
These have to play on it for, well, it's not going to have been like this for all 40. Look at that. He's just tried to put a simple pass and he slipped. Go on, Jata. Come on. Jata advanced over the halfway. There's only Didsy with him, and that's a good pass.
Well-weighted pass, yeah.
Abbott getting into some space, gets it, wants to return. Abbott's going to have a go himself. I think he was in two minds then of what to do.
Do you know one thing that I'm finding frustrating this season as well? We seem to be pulling the trigger when there's about 3 or 4 people in front of the ball.
Yeah.
Where it looks like it's not going to get through.
Look at that. I mean? Look at that from Macari.
How much space we've got here, look. Not sure.
Matty Palmer, that's a really poor pass. That's not even under any pressure. We've got to think how much they also want this. They could cement a playoff place. Free kick given for just a lazy tackle there from Grant. Results still the same in our league.
Where does that put us at?
Puts us 4th.
Nice. Still with the game.
No, this is the game.
Oh.
Puts everyone on level apart from Port Vale, who will be 3 points behind us with 1 game in hand. It puts us 7 behind Walsall. It puts us 5 behind Bradford. It puts us 1 behind Doncaster and only behind Wimbledon on goal difference, and 3 ahead of Port Vale, who have a game in hand. It puts us 5 ahead of Crewe and 5 ahead of Grimsby. If we're to drop or lose points, like draw or lose in this game, it makes the difference between winning this and not look at that.
Bad.
The difference between winning this and not winning this, in terms of how
What's
nervy
going
it
on
made
with
the
Grimsby?
playoffs.
They forgot to play football.
I forgot. I never had it. Bedu takes down his chest, passes it to halfway line. Didzy puts the ball in there for Abbott, but it's gone over him, but it's gone to Jatta, who can turn. This just kill the game off. Gives it to Gordon. Starts advancing the box. Good cross, and we've got an opportunity here. It's been blocked, and it's not going to go out. They clear it straight to Macquarie. Come on. Lovely from
That's
Gordon
nice
to
from
flick
Gordon.
it down to Palmer. Good cross.
Great vision.
Overlap him. He needs help. Macquarie, Gordon and Palmer playing it in the corner. We're working it into a tight space. We win the throw. He just ticked over. How long added? I think you're going to get 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Channel mascot's woken up.
Scared.
This could be bad.
I'm worried.
Could be bad. We'll hope he nods back off. Maynard's well relaxed, having a laugh with João Alves. Asked him what he's got for tea. He just asked me favourite dessert.
Did you see what he said to him then as well? After
He said, shut up, there's 10 minutes left.
He said, you ever tried ginger jam?
No, he didn't. He said his banoffee, banana and toffee.
And we're in 2-1 down.
Oh my goodness me.
That put us 3rd.
Do you understand? Look at that if we dropped to 59. This is absolutely monumental last 10 minutes. Well, last 15.
I hope these last sort of 3 or 4 games don't come back to bite us at the end of the season.
Look at the difference having Didzy. I'm pretty nervous now. I'll be honest with you. That's a fantastic. Oh. It's worth putting those balls in on this pitch, isn't it? Didzy, edge of the box. Help him. Look at Abbott. Abbott, edge of the box. Have a shot. Oh my goodness me.
That's poor.
Come on, Notts.
More pace on a trike, I have on that. Jeez.
More pace on the... Doesn't understand it. More pace on the scissor lift.
Oh, come on, Mark. Don't be like that.
Mark said
he had a tough time on that scissor lift.
Mark literally said it's fine.
What?
He said it ended up fine.
Came off. Oh, Charlie's back.
He said it was still in the glove.
Slater's back.
He literally said it was still in the glove.
Yeah, he did, but that doesn't mean it's still connected.
It is.
I don't think it is.
He said it's all right. I hope Slater...
Did you hear that?
What?
Slater stubbed his toe, so he missed the 35 minutes of the second half.
What did they say? Managing his minutes.
Stubbed his toe.
Stubbed his toe. Don't man on. Oh my goodness me. Jatta battling. Everyone needs to battle for these last few minutes. This is huge. Colin said, I'm relaxed, Grimsby not coming back. Thank you for saying that. You made me feel a whole lot worse.
Oh, you're right, Colin. Good touch there.
Their keeper's horrendous.
Why is he rushing it this game?
Abbott's.
He just needs to relax. Just hold on to the ball for a bit.
Take your touch. Handball. Who's handballed that? Yeah, I agree. Milkman says one bit of quality and we finish it. Literally one. How many times this season have we said we've not killed a game off?
Too many. Come on then, let's go.
Oh, did he?
That's a great tackle, to be fair to him.
That's a good tackle back again from Abbott. We're playing with like a front four.
Go on,
Dids
Dids.
through. Dids is through.
Dids.
Dids go to the edge of the box, corner of the box, put a good crossing, Dids. Oh my God, he slipped on the pitch.
He slipped. He's having a go at someone, but it's not their fault.
Oh, Mark says definitely not connected anymore. Disappointing when I gave anyone a bird left on Newsday. He's frozen again. Big tackle, big tackle. That's a NOTTS ball. That's never a corner. Well done, referee.
You're going to go in the bird. That's funny. I've never heard it called that before.
I'm really sorry about that, Mark. I genuinely
He's not.
I genuinely
not
thought
answering
it. I
this.
genuinely thought it when you said it was in the claim.
Yes. Go down there, Slocum.
Did the commentator say he was putting his kids to bed? I don't know. Did he? Surely not.
No, I think people online were saying that.
Oh.
Where's he gone? Is he putting his kids to bed?
Good question. What do you think, George, will be our hardest match of those remaining? Bradford away.
It depends. Yeah, Bradford away is probably an obvious one, but I think Donny at home is probably going to be up there, isn't it?
I know it might not seem it, but I think it could be difficult MK at home because of the context of it, and you know he's going to put in a performance, don't you?
Crandall.
Yeah. I'm nervous. I am very nervous because all of a sudden in the last minute or two, the ball is seeming to be in NOTTS half quite a lot more. One moment of quality, exactly what people have been saying in this chat. Come on. I don't know what, if any, sub I'd make. Are you a fan of, let's say, like 2 minutes to go when it's all like hands to the pump? Do you just put a centre back on? I think that can
break the game up as much as possible.
That is a huge tackle from Matty Platt. Don't lose it here, though. Don't lose it here, Grant. That's handball. What's handball? That's handball as you're going to get. Didzy battling. Come on, win this header. Win the header.
The camera works awful on this game. It makes you wonder how difficult is the position of the cameraman here.
Oh, come on. How's Slocum been today? I've always rated him. Some of his playing out from the back is questionable. He's been all right. He's been all right so far, touch wood. Can hear the NOTTS fans if you're watching the actual game.
Do you think you'd ever sponsor a NOTTS match? Maybe in the future. Never say never.
We're not doing
at this moment. Yeah, at this moment in time, no, we don't have.
Port Vale have equalised. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Colchester have just gone 2-1 up within a minute. Colchester have just gone 2-1 up. 3 minutes left.
Under the kosher here, aren't we?
Yeah, get it away, Abbott. Does some kung fu kick away.
You take it though.
Just don't sit back. Don't sit back. Well, Bedu heads it straight into their player. I mean, it's unlucky. Don't let that cross come in. Matty Platt, big header away. Abbott loses it. Abbott's looking a bit tired. I mean, you would be tired on this surface, wouldn't you? Don't let the cross in. Don't let the cross in. Stand him up, Gordon. Gordon's let him pass. Gordon's let him completely past.
No.
Backheeled and blocked by, I believe, Matty Platt. And Didzy picks it up.
Touch.
Didzy, look at Jackson. He's free. Give it him. Didzy.
Go on your own, lad.
Listen! David McGrath.
What a comeback for the lad.
Oh, my goodness me.
Give him another 2
Didzy
years.
and Jatta. Look. Come on.
Oh.
That is a massive goal. How is he not giving it to Jatta?
I rate that big time.
Oh, my goodness. That is confidence.
Give him a lifetime contract.
That is confidence.
Look at more leaving, Lord. Get in.
That is confidence. Come on.
I think we can win the league.
I'll tell you what, the character shown this game.
He's back, isn't he?
Look at that.
Back with a bang.
Takes it down. Shrugs a man off.
He's been different this season.
Oh, my goodness me.
Remember when I was saying player of the season?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Someone's saying take him off. Right now, there is not many strikers in this whole league that aren't passing that ball, because you've got to back yourself there. It's curling away from the keeper. That is absolutely huge. I can't. Oh my goodness me!
Love it. Look at them all leaving. What? Why are they leaving? Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill?
Do you know when you think about it, right? The difference having him for those 10 games is missed. There he is. Come on, Curtis Edwards. I thought he was taking Didsey off. They haven't lost an 8. Wow. Drop a like for that goal alone, Callum said.
And if you're not already, subscribe. Get in.
Wow. Wow. Jatta and Didsey playing together. 6 minutes.
What's going on with his camera?
6 minutes, and we're up again. We're off again. Didsey, full of confidence.
Give it to the keeper. Went on. Go on, Gordon.
What a ball. Jatta, it's on there. Get your head up. Didsey shoots, hits Jatta.
Jatta's done well there to try and put that into someone's
I think there's a foul in there, to be fair, on Didsey. Right, clean sheet now.
Oh, no.
Well done. Go and get another. Go and get another.
Yeah, get that goal difference up.
And that's like, I don't know.
Together.
Six added. No other goals in. No other goals in.
I've just seen a guy who valued my house there in the crowd.
Really?
Yeah. Estate agent.
I hope he was.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. That's a superb ball, to be fair. Like, who's going to get on the end of that? He's literally everywhere. Didsey is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Come on, Didsey. Come on. Come on. There's about 5 minutes left. We're almost at 100 viewers, so please drop a like. Please subscribe to the channel. I thought Grant's been all right today. We'll do a quick player ratings after before we end the video. Take it down. Take it down. Incredible. Mighty Plough. Takes it down. Deft touch and then loops it forward. There we go, Curtis Edwards. That's what I want to see. Want to see that, don't we? Now it's all eyes on put the Port Vale game and the Wimbledon game. Slocum man of the match. Clean sheet. 100% save success rate. Jarvis gets it away. Oh. Didsey on the end of it again. Wow. Come on, Jatta. Come on, Jatta. 3 to go. We are chasing them down. And Chesterfield come to Medellin at the weekend. Chesterfield in a brilliant... Hello from La Paz, Mexico. Chesterfield in a brilliant run of form as well. 3 up at Salford. Won 2-1 at the weekend against Newport. Still plenty of injuries in the Chesterfield lineup. And they are playing 10 men. Have you seen that? Their injuries. Huge. Come on, Matty Platt. Free kick.
Yeah,
he's giving it. 101 viewers. We're over 101. So drop a subscribe. Drop a like. Massively appreciate it.
A few familiar faces.
Clean sheet, please. That's a good ball. Slocum to claim it. And he doesn't claim it. He drops it. Nothing silly because there's still 2 minutes left. You concede now. 9 minutes in the Port Vale game. Come on. It's going to be a corner. Mascot's up. Mascot's up. Ready to see out the final 2 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Could be in for a scrap as well. Live on the show. Thank you, Adam. Says, come on, you pies, great stream, lads. Thank you, appreciate it. I have to sit next to George for 90 minutes. No, longer than that, don't I? Get it away then, Kellen. Well done, Kellen Gordon. Mascot scratching the rug as well. Come on, mate.
He wants to fight.
Off you go.
Shall I let him out?
Yeah, you can let him out. We don't want him in here. Is he gone?
Yeah, he walks slowly, doesn't he?
He does. He does. Managing his minutes.
One of the house.
Managing his minutes. Let's get a tackle in. Don't let that ball come in.
Oh, Slocum's done all right there.
Did he just save that?
I think he did, yeah.
Cross looked like it was going in. Wrexham were losing to Reading, and Reading has 10 men. No, I haven't seen that. Yeah. Don't let the ball in, Jarvis. Well done. Hoofs it away into the last minute here. I think Sam Slocum did get a hand to that, you know.
He did.
That was really good. Really, really good. So Wimbledon have lost. Their keepers. Their keepers. I'm not going to exaggerate here. I would say their keep. Go on, Albert. Skin him. He's put it into Jatta. It's 3. What a save.
What have you said that for?
Corner. I thought it was 3. I tell you what. I think Brendan Wiredu of Fleetwood or Marcus Brown of Wimbledon are the 2 best players I've seen us play this season. I genuinely think this keeper's the worst. He's been really poor. And also, Dizzy's goal was great, but his position, he should be getting closer to it. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. Corner kick. Call it there, ref. That's a huge win. What a huge win. What a huge win. As Port Vale go into the final 3 minutes of their game. What a victory. George, what do you make of that?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Going into this, if you said to you'd shot someone's arm off for it, wouldn't you? You took the top of your middle finger off for it, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? No, but look, it's good. The camera work was shocking. Pitch was awful, so it's been difficult for us tonight. But we've won. McGoldrick's back. He's scoring. He's in fine form. You know, he's come straight back in, and he's looked like he's not even been missing. So to have him back is a massive lift for the squad.
Do you know how
the fans? It's everything, isn't it?
Do you know how good you have to be to come back and not even look like you've not much shot?
It reminds me of me when we used to play 5 and 6 aside, and I'd have a couple of weeks off here and there. But look, I think impressive performance. You know, we've took the game to them today, and I like to see that because I think we've been lacking that. But obviously, McGoldrick when he comes on, it's the difference, isn't it? He makes way for Whittaker, and look, I'll praise Whittaker as much as I can. I think there's only a few minor details that Whittaker needs to improve to make himself that take himself to that next level. But McGoldrick is something else.
Watching the NOTTS players go up to the fans, 10 games left.
I just had a message from one of my friends saying he thinks he can win the league. He's not a NOTTS fan, but he says looking at it from an outsider, there's 7 points off top with 10 to go. Anything can happen. Right,
let's quickly run through our player ratings. That is a huge win. I want to start by saying everything that was said by fans about the performance on Saturday was justified. It was a terrible performance. Just the same as everything was justified away at Salford. But, you know, we've gone and got the win. And it's a massive, massive, massive win. Thank you, James, who's a channel member. Great watch along, top result. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone that's got involved. Bass is in a boot. That's the issue. Bass is in a boot.
Well, most players wear boots.
No, he's in a protected boot.
I know, I'm joking.
Nearly up to the knee.
Yeah, no, that's
on crutches.
That's not good. I'm hoping they're being over precautious for, to maybe protect it from being anything worse. But I'm hoping, why we do player ratings now, hopefully they interview Maynard, and Maynard can give us a little bit of an update on that one.
Yeah. So if we go to, we're not going to rate Bass because there's no point. So let's rate Slocum. You've got to give him a 7.5.
I'll give him a 7. Yeah.
He's made that save right towards the end. He's made that save first half, not long after being on.
I'm actually really, really
Clean
happy
sheet.
with that result.
Yeah, it's a
Massive result,
huge result. Huge result. Jacob Bedu.
Overlapping well, I think with Cerula, 7 as well.
Yeah, 7. Matty Platt for me, 8.
I'd give Matty Platt a 7 as well.
8 for me. Massive player. Macari I thought was good, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Look at the wing backs then. I think the crucial thing for this is to get the wing backs right in this team, and you're flying. Gordon, great crosses all game, always available, fit for 90 minutes as well. Never looked like tiring, in my opinion. I'm going to say, for me, Gordon gets a 7.
Oh man, I can't even focus because I'm just thinking to myself now, going into that running now, if we've got McGoldrick coming back in and he's playing anywhere near that level, and then we've got Jones coming back in for the last sort of maybe 5, 6, 7 games, it could be really, really good, couldn't it? I'm getting carried away myself. This time last week, I was ready to
Port Vale have lost.
I was ready to have my season ticket back in, but Gordon quality. His crossing has improved massively in the last few weeks. Like you say, his fitness is there. I'm going to give him a 7.5.
Nick Cerula, I think 7. First half especially was good, but those two are what we want. That performance today is what I thought we'd get 9 times out of 10 from them too. And I know it was not the best game. I thought we'd have a solid 6. They got promoted last year, both of them. So fair play. Then let's go for the middle of the park. Abbott, I don't know if I've seen him run that much at all. That was. I know there were some errors in there with passes, and I know we've said it as a joke all game, but look at the pitch.
Yeah, I don't think it was Abbott's best performance today, though, if we're going to be honest.
A few poor decisions.
Yeah, I think there's times when he could have taken it. There's times when he could have maybe delayed the shot a little bit or done something a little bit different. But look, your standards are so high. I know that's a cop-out thing to say when you're rating a good player lower than what you normally would. But I honestly, I believe he wasn't up to his usual standards today, and that's okay, like you say, on the pitch. He's does have a lot of games, really, hasn't he, when you think about it.
What are you going to give him?
I'm going to give him a 6.5.
I'm going to give 7. What are you going to go for, Matty Palmer?
7.
Yeah, I thought, because...
So you think he played as well as, like, Bedu and as well as...
Yeah, I do. I genuinely do. Matty Palmer. I thought, you know what? When I said it about the 60th minute, I said, I want somebody... I think we've seen a different game. I said, I want somebody to get the ball down and start passing it. I'm going to give him a 7.
I'll give him a 6.5.
I thought he got the ball down second half and barely put a pass wrong. Thank you, J.E. Levers. Thank you for joining us. Whittaker, I thought struggled, and he has struggled at times this season. But like you say, you said it about 20 minutes ago, we're going to need to bide our time with him. We definitely are. So that's a great save as well from Slocum.
It just depends sort of what's going to happen with Whittaker, because it's all good and well, biding our time and sort of thinking that he is a NOTTS player, which he is. But what's going on behind the scenes? Are we going to get an extension out of him? Did we think he was going to be more impactful than he is, which is why he's only been given a 6 month, because he wants to progress higher up the leagues? I'm not sure. But for me, I mean, Jesus, McGoldrick's playing like that. How's Whittaker getting in the line?
Well, he doesn't. What are you giving Whittaker? I'm going to give him a 6 today.
6, yeah.
Grant, I like Grant. I'm going to go straight on with Grant's rating of a 6.5. I think I know people don't see him as sort of a fantastic player. He scored 2 goals recently, and I thought it was okay today. I do think he was okay. Do you know what's a massive difference? When a team's not sat in against us, we can actually, go and do. Well, we were quite good, on the break. Jatta then gets a goal.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? 17th of the season, no penalties.
Yeah, he's done well with his goals, hasn't he? I'd give him a 7. Decent enough game from him. Again, I think in some moments he probably could have done a little bit better. But we've won the game. He scored, so you can't be too harsh.
Didzy, you can only judge Didzy on a 25-minute performance. It is an 8, 8.5.
Literally is. Controls the tempo, gets a fantastic goal. He gets himself in some great positions, and he just looks so calm on the ball.
Look at this goal. I'm watching the goal again now. Oh, it's got to be an 8.5. celebration with Jata. It's great. It's great. Yeah, I'm going to go 8.5. And then the other subs, Curtis Edwards didn't get long enough. Jarvis didn't get long enough. And did we see anyone else? Let's have a look. Let's have a look if we saw anyone else. Didn't know, because we'd already made that sub earlier, hadn't we, from Slocum coming on. So yeah, Dizzy was a game changer. Paul says he like having a cheat on Championship Manager. Colin said Dizzy 7, rest 6, except Whitaker 5. I think I said it doesn't matter how we win, you just win, and we did. We just got the win. It wasn't incredible. Oh, that would have been great if Jats would have got that in. But you go now. Is it 2 home games in a row? I think we've just had 2 away games in a row.
That's right, yeah.
So let's have a very, very quick look before we finish. At home to Chesterfield, home to Crewe.
It'd be nice if we could squeeze in the Maynard post-match.
Yeah.
Do they do it?
I don't think they do. So, as I said, just everything was justified on Saturday. Everything justified tonight. A battling performance, a good performance. We've enjoyed doing the Watchalong. We always love doing the Watchalong. So if you want any more than this season, we may get the opportunity to do so. Let us know if you want to. Please do subscribe, drop a like. We'd love this to hit 100 likes. It's something that we do really enjoy doing. We've got the win. We've loved having you along with us. We loved having you getting your questions in, asking us the halftime questions throughout the game, joining us. So thank you very much for that. We'll be back on Thursday for the next episode of The Pavers Perspective, where we dissect more on Saturday's game and more on today's. But it's positive. Let's enjoy it up until Saturday. And we go again at Meadow Lane.